In early August 2016, Green Bay, Wisconsin became the birthplace of what would soon spiral into a nationwide hysteria. A grainy photo began circulating online, showing a clown loitering in a deserted parking lot beneath a bridge at night, clutching balloons. The eerie image quickly went viral, leaving people unsettled and asking the obvious question: why would anyone dress as a clown and linger alone in the dead of night? A few days later, the mystery was solved. The unsettling photos were revealed to be part of a marketing stunt for an upcoming short horror film titled Gags, created by a local Wisconsin filmmaker. What no one realized at the time, however, was that this stunt would act as a spark for something much darker. Inspired by the viral images, people across the country began donning clown masks. Some were harmless teenagers looking to scare passerbys for a quick laugh, but others took the idea to a far more sinister level, using the disguise to fuel malicious and sometimes truly disturbing behavior. Just a month after the first reported clown sightings, a tragedy occurred in Pennsylvania. In September 2016, a 16-year-old boy was fatally stabbed during an altercation involving someone reportedly wearing a clown mask. According to authorities, a fight broke out after an individual appeared at the scene in the clown mask. Police told local media they were called to reports of a person lying on the front porch and arrived to find a large crowd gathered in the street. The victim was identified as Christian Torres, a 10th grade student at Reading High School. Investigators confirmed that multiple suspects were involved. Several reports mentioned that a masked individual assaulted Torres before fleeing. After doing more research on this incident, I was able to find out that the suspect was caught. 29-year-old Avery Valentine Bear, responsible for the murder of Christian Torres, had been jailed on first-degree murder and other charges as well. In October 2016, a disturbing incident unfolded on a Manhattan subway. Witnesses reported that a man wearing a clown mask was blocking the doorway of the train, preventing passengers from exiting. According to police reports, a 16-year-old boy attempted to leave the train and was chased by the masked man. As he fled, the teenager recounts that he looked back and saw the clown brandishing a kitchen knife while running toward him. Police searched the area extensively and stated the suspect would face menacing charges if apprehended. However, the individual responsible was never located. In the same month of 2016, a Virginia teenager was arrested for allegedly reaching out to a clown on social media and asking them to murder their teacher. The 13-year-old, a student at Davis Middle School, prompted heightened security on campus the following Monday after the threats came to light. According to reports, the girl contacted a social media account featuring a clown profile picture and requested that the individual kill the teacher. While the identity of the person behind the clown account remains unknown, the girl was arrested and charged with making threats to kill via electronic communication. These were some of the more serious crimes committed by individuals in clown masks. However, throughout these months, many others were arrested in connection with clown-related incidents. In Kentucky, a 20-year-old man was taken into custody after dressing as a clown and lurking near the woods, leading to a charge of disorderly conduct. In Georgia, several middle school students were arrested for making violent threats against classmates and teachers while posing as clowns online. Following this, in Pennsylvania State University, rumors of clown sightings began to spark what became known as a clown hunt. Hundreds of students poured onto the streets armed with baseball bats and hockey sticks, determined to track down the supposed threat. Fortunately, no one was harmed, and no actual clown was ever found. In addition to these incidents, reports surfaced of clowns appearing outside people's homes in the middle of the night. Some even approaching front doors and standing silently, staring. The following clip comes from a doorbell camera recorded at a private residence. Needless to say, the homeowner was left deeply unsettled after reviewing the footage the next morning. By late October 2016, the wave of clown sightings had largely faded. In Greenville County, South Carolina, where one of the first few clown sightings appeared, authorities reported that the clown craze had completely died down, noting that they had received no new complaints for about a month. Though the phenomenon had spread to over 20 US states at its peak, many local jurisdictions saw the number of credible reports drop sharply by mid-October. Many experts in law enforcement attributed the decline to a combination of media saturation, public skepticism, and active pushback from the police and local officials. Retailers also responded. Some stores began pulling clown costumes and masks from the shelves in late October amid the public concern. By Halloween 2016, the fear of roaming killer clowns had mostly become a memory, confined to urban legends and occasional prank reports. It makes one question why this trend even happened and what was the spark that caused it. It's important to note the influence of the gag's viral marketing stunt that created a stir in the community and planted the idea in people's heads that wearing a clown mask can be creepy due to the fact that it creates fear in individuals due to ambiguity. In addition, 2016 had many movies released with focus on clowns, with one of the largest releases being Terrifier. Not to mention past films such as The Purge, therefore creating a perfect storm for these clown incidents to become a trend. The biggest factor, however, may be the copycat effect. Once the Green Bay stunt and early sightings got media attention, social media amplified them. People shared images, rumors, and photos, creating a feedback loop of fear. Copycats in different states then imitated this behavior, often without original context or motive. Whether it was a passing trend, an elaborate prank that spiraled out of control, or just something more sinister remains uncertain. What we do know is that for a brief moment, clowns managed to blur the line between fiction and reality, turning ordinary streets into something people feared. Perhaps the most terrifying part is how quickly the trend swept across North America. Who's to say something like this couldn't happen again? And what if next time it spreads globally?